to count the cells. Now, whenever the examiner asks you to count the cells in the grid, so what are the rules for counting the cell? Let's suppose examiner asks you, this is a very common question, the examiner can ask you to record the area or to find out the area of the leaf. Describe how the area of leaf could be measured. How we can find out the area of the leaf. Okay. So what we are going to do, we are going to take this leaf. Let's suppose we need to find out the area of this leaf. We are going to place this leaf on the grid and sketch its outline and then remove the leaf. Okay. Now how we are going to find out the area of the leaf? We are going to count the number of the squares covered by the leaf. Okay. How we are going to calculate the area of the leaf? At first, we need to put the leaf on the graph paper, and then we need to trace the outer boundary of the leaf and then remove the leaf, and then we are going to count the number of the squares that are covered by the leaf. Okay. One full square, and we need to put the tick on the counted square. If we are not going to put the tick on the counted square, no mark will be rewarded. Okay. So one full square would be counted as 1. Wait. One full square will be counted as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is half. We can take half square or one full square. Less than half square will not be counted. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 as half of the square is covered. Was it 70 or what? Okay, if it was 70, 71, 72, and we can count this one too. 72, this is because half of the grid is covered. 73 and then 74. So what should be the area of the leaf? It is 74 cubic centimeter. Area of the leaf is. Okay, clear? So how to measure the area of the leaf? Let's look at the mark scheme. Draw, trace out the outline of leaf on a grid. Or we can place transparent grid on the leaf or trace the outline of a grid of a leaf on a grid. Count the number of squares occupied. Put a dot or tick in each square counted. Count squares at least half occupied as one square. Okay, is this clear? Now question. Suggest why measuring leaf area is better than measuring leaf width. For example, if we want to measure the width of this leaf, to why measuring leaf area is better than measuring leaf width? Yes. Tell me, why measuring, what do you think? Why measuring leaf area is better than just measuring leaf width?
Because if we are
Yes.
measuring the width, then there will be some areas that are not covered by the leaf.
Yeah, because the leaf width can vary. Okay. okay, because the leaf width can vary from all the sides, because but while we are measuring the area, we can cover the it can cover the entire leaf, okay. That's why measuring the measuring the leaf area is better than measuring leaf width, okay, because leaf may differ in length or leaf may differ in width. That's why measuring leaf area is better than measuring leaf width, okay. Now next question based on the same topic. Figure 2.1 is a diagram of a sample of red blood cell on part of a counting grid. The blood has been diluted 200 times so that cells can be counted more easily. A light microscope is used to view the counting grid. Scientists count the number of red blood cells to estimate the total number of red blood cells in the blood. Cells that are touching the top and left side, cells that are touching the top and left side of the grid are counted. Cells touching the bottom and right side of the grid are not counted. Only the cells touching the top and left side of the grid are counted, right? Now, state how many cells would not be counted in the samples in figure 2.1. Yes, these are the rules for counting the cells on the grid. Whenever we are counting the cells on the grid, then it is the rule how to count the cells on the grid. Okay, so examiner can provide you with all the details, and now examiner is asking how many cells would not be counted in the sample in figure 2.1. Now remember, cell touching the bottom and right side of the grid are not counted, whereas cell touching the top and left side of the grid are counted. So how many cells are not counted? So which cells are counted? Let's see it again. Top and left side of the grid are counted only. Top and left side of the grid are counted only. And which cells are not counted? Bottom and right side of the grid are not counted. So bottom and right side of the grid are not counted. So how many cells are not counted? Bottom, just write it down, because in paper you can see it again, but not here. You cannot see it. Bottom, this is the rule. Okay, so just always remember it. Bottom and right side of the grid, the cell touching the bottom and right side of the grid are not counted. So now tell me, how many cells, how many red blood cells are not counted? Yes. Bottom and right side of the grid are not counted. Yes. Tell me quickly. You need to do the magnification too, to do it quickly. Yes. If the bottom and right side of the grid are not counted, so how many cells are not counted? Are you people counting?
अस्सलाम फरिया, कैन आई
Yes.
आंसर द क्वेश्चन? अच्छा, राइट साइड
Yes.
पे जो है हमारे पास, जैसे फर्स्ट ग्रेड में 4 है हमारे पास ना, राइट साइड पे, और बॉटम पे 2 है,
Okay.
तो ये 4 काउंट होंगे या सिर्फ जो लाइन को जो टच कर रहा है उसे सिर्फ हम कंसीडर करेंगे?
Just follow the rule. Examiner has provided you with the rule that bottom and right side of the grid are not counted. Only
Okay.
the top and left side of the grid, cells present on the top and left side of the grid are counted.
ओके,
So
तो राइट साइड पे
just
4 है और नीचे बॉटम पे 2 है, तो इसको हम अवॉइड कर देंगे. एम आई राइट?
yes.
ओके,
39.
वाज द कंफ्यूजन.
So how many cells are not counted? The question is, how many cells are not counted?
Miss Faria, Lisa is also in the class, but she is not participating, and she is a brilliant student, you know.
Okay, Lisa, please participate. How many cells are not counted? In this grid, in this entire grid, how many cells are not counted? Yes, quickly.
Miss, I don't
See,
understand the question.
these are the analytical questions. You need to analyze the statements given by the examiner and then you need to give the answer. Examiner has provided you with all the rules that should be applied while counting the number of cells present in the grid. Examiner has provided you with all the rules. What are the rules? Top and left of the grid, cells present on the top and left of the grid are counted, whereas bottom and right side of the grids are not counted. And then the examiner asks you this question: how many cells are not counted? So just tell me, how many cells are not counted?
Miss, is it only 4?
So I'm counting 3.
Very good, excellent. It's 3 only. Very good. Why, Aryan? Why 3?
Miss, one at the bottom, one above the M, one
Because the
up
examiner has said the
that the
bottom
ones that
and
should,
right
yeah,
side of the grid are not counted. So bottom and right side. So this is the bottom and right side. 1, bottom, 2, and
and
right
then
side. This is
3.
the only right side. So only 3 cells are present on bottom and right side. Because if we are considering it on bottom, so this would be the top side of this grid. For this grid, it is the top. It is lying on the top of this grid. That's why this cell will not be counted. So only the 3 cells are not going to be counted. Okay, is this clear? Clear? How
Miss,
to
I
do
thought
the
we were doing
counting?
the whole diagram as
Aryan,
one
please
grid.
stop recording. Stop recording.